mean, you got to be able to share, share your information, share your knowledge. And if I'm able to help someone feel more confident about themselves or like understand basic nutrients or, maybe just get more energy, like, dude, I'm here for it. Let's go. Let's talk.
I just want to ride my bike. Yeah. I'm just sick of always watching the news. I just want to go outside. Yeah. Spend a weekend way up top with a view.
Who do we have on the podcast today?
Hola, my name is Cindy Castillo, and I am a Latina entrepreneur. I am the founder of Lemondrop Nutrition, a health and wellness company focusing on helping others build a healthy relationship with food and with themselves and being able to, ultimately live their best lives and have the tools and skills that they need in order to achieve their goals.
Cool. Okay. So you're pretty creative, right?
I would say so. Yeah, definitely.
And you have a bunch of different projects other than the one that you just mentioned, right?
I am working on a couple different projects, yes.
Do you want to touch on those or no?
Yeah, let's do it. I feel like in life we get all these ideas and sometimes you don't know if they're like good ideas or not good ideas, but Cafe Castillo is one of the other projects that I'm currently working on. There isn't a lot of movement there right now, but I definitely see the vision and I see the dream. Mm-hmm. I recently just reactivated our Instagram account, so I'm going to see, where we're going with that. But that was inspired during my undergraduate years. That was kind of like my main focused project, that any class or any extra time that I had was dedicated towards that, marketing, branding, management. My the summer internship that we did, that was like the project that was mainly focused all around that. And that really comes just from my cultural background. Growing up, coffee has always been such a staple of like everyday diet and lifestyle and day-to-day basis. And so being from Guatemala, I saw the opportunity to be able to make something of it. I noticed that it is a $1 billion industry and it is a really big commodity here in America itself. So importing, exporting company, I see is where it's at. Companion Crystals is a second company that I helped co-found with my cousin Eddie. And that really came out of just inspiration. And if any entrepreneur is out there listening to this, sometimes we have these these like dead spots, I call them, or like, you're kind of like, well, what's next? And I was really at that point in my life. I had just transitioned back from college and I was living back home with my parents, didn't want to get a job, but they were kind of forcing me to get one. Mm-hmm. And I was like, well, if money's all you want, like I can make that, And so I was inspired by my kitty Milo at the time. She had a pretty like boring, basic collar. And so my cousin and I, who at the time was also unemployed, were like, dude, let's start putting crystals on collars and see what happens. And that was a really fun project. It turned into a family operation, which was really exciting. And it was definitely used as great bonding time. And it was just awesome time in my life. That one didn't really continue as much just because everyone kind of started doing their own thing. And like any person out there knows that if you're not consistently motivated towards one project or one goal, it's really easy to fall off that bandwagon, right?
Mm-hmm. So you sold those on Etsy, right?
Yeah, so Companion Crystals was on Etsy, and we kind of started the Amazon game.
Yeah. Didn't
really complete it, and then Cafe Castillo was on Etsy as well, and that was trying, we kind of dipped our toes in the drop shipping world a little bit.
Mm-hmm. How do you like Etsy?
Etsy was cool. It's a lot of different shops,
Mm-hmm.
And so I thought it was a really interesting concept that you can create your own shop on there, which was really nice. So for example, like Cafe Castillo, like our shop name was Casita Cafe or something like that, and it was just nice because you knew that once you landed on that page, it was going to be coffee and coffee accessories, right? And hopefully we'll start that back up soon. So I don't really know the direction that we're going there, but I feel excited for it.
Yeah, I think Etsy's pretty cool too. It's like there's this Chinese online shopping website called Taobao, basically like a Alibaba or Amazon, but for like rural areas. So like these rural areas will make something, and they'll put it on the platform, and yeah, they have a marketplace for it for people to buy. Like people in cities can buy it from there, and I mean it's only in China right now, but it's a really cool idea, connecting like rural areas to urban.
That's super cool. And is it
Yeah.
kind of like create your own shop as well?
Yeah, you can create like your own storefront.
I like that. Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
really interesting concept.
hmm Yeah, the marketplace is where it's at. It's a big business.
Especially now during COVID. Like that's where
Yeah.
everyone is.
Shopping, can't do nothing. So yeah, so you had the coffee, the companion crystals, and you had another one going on. Your main one right now.
Lemondrop Nutrition, yeah.
And how did that get started?
Lemondrop Nutrition, I feel like if anyone knows me for any time more than 2 or 3 years, I have been on my own personal weight loss journey and health and fitness journey. From my freshman year of college, I kind of embarked on my journey of just like understanding basic nutrients and understanding how my body functions, what makes me feel good, what doesn't. And through the years, that has evolved. And about a year ago, I found myself working for a private gym. And so I was surrounded by all like-minded individuals. It was definitely fitness and health culture. And through different resources and different situations, I found myself getting certified through precision nutrition in exercise nutrition. And so that's kind of how that started. It was really at the beginning of this, when I first embarked on this journey on becoming a certified nutrition coach, it was more for my own personal reasons. I wanted to more specifically different tools and resources that I can personally use. And then through that, I found that, I'm already doing a lot of this stuff already. And now that I'm understanding even more, I'm able to actually share with others, right? And create this brand that represents that and hopefully is, inspiring and motivating lives on our journey through the process.
Nice. That's definitely like a good like mission statement, just to help people. Very people oriented, right?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you got to be able to share, share your information, share your knowledge. And if I'm able to help someone feel more confident about themselves or like understand basic nutrients or, maybe just get more energy, like, dude, I'm here for it. Let's go. Let's talk.
Cool. Energy. I like energy. Had a Red Bull this morning.
Nice.
A
Did
lot
you
of-
like it?
Yeah, it was pretty good. Felt pretty energized, and then I crashed later. Cause
You took a nap?
yeah. But yeah, energy. Everything is energy,
Energy is all matter.
Yeah.
That's crazy, right? Like, let's vibrate at higher frequencies. Elevate the energy.
Yeah, because some people are like super negative, and they can get that negative energy towards you, and you start feeling kind of down. So yeah.
And it's so easy to do that, right? Like you hear like a comment or something, or someone's kind of like being mean or rude towards you, and then you're kind of like, well, dang. Like now I feel bad, unless you're like consciously and mindfully being like, you know what, I don't need that type of energy in my life right now, so I'm just gonna walk away and like wish you a great day, sir.
Nice. So we have the energy part of your business all figured out, ready for people to hit you up.
Yeah, come through. Hit me up at lemondropnutrition@gmail.com if you want our email. Or you can follow us on Instagram, lemondrop_nutrition, or just visit our website, lemondropnutrition.com.
Yeah, I'll link that in the notes so people can just click it.
Thank you. I feel like it could be a scary process, but it really doesn't have to be. And like food literally is life,
Yeah,
know?
it really
like
is though.
how can you not know more about food? Like, don't you want to know what foods makes your body feel the best, and like what does fuel your body to become your like best version? Because that's really what motivated me, where I was just like, you're telling me that if I figure out what my body does best with, like my life can change. Like, what? And yeah, it can.
Yeah, diet is definitely an important part. So with all these creative ideas running through your head, like what is the creative process to you? Like, how do you get started?
The creative process to me.
So do you just go like, I had this dream, I have to do this now, or do you like write it all, like plan everything, or?
Yeah, definitely. I like this question a lot, actually, because old Cindy used to get downloads, you know, like you said, like dreams and stuff. And I'd like, oh, I'm going to move on this. Like, I'm going to do it. And sometimes I would find myself like, dang, maybe I should have thought that one through or something, right? But all lessons are blessings, and so you're grateful for them. But now I think it really comes from logically, like as a business owner, like, okay, what are you trying to accomplish here, you know? And that's really kind of like the area I am in right now, where it's what is the energy we're trying to move forward with, right? So for me, it really is it's a lifestyle. I don't think it ever stops, honestly. It's a lot of meditation, it's a lot of intention setting, it's a lot of critical thinking and analyzing with myself. Like, it's a lot of introspective work and making sure that I'm right in order for me to produce like good stuff, you know, because the last thing you want is, you know, to produce something that is kind of like half baloney. And then it's kind of like, oh, well, I could have done better, you know? So yeah, I think that's for your question, you know, where it starts. I would say in the morning, I guess, if, you know, we're being critical about it, you know, it starts with waking up, being grateful, starting with your morning meditation and intentions.
Nice. What do you do for your meditation? Do you use like an app, or do you just have a book, or?
Honestly, I just use YouTube. So they have like meditations for everything. Meditations for clarity, you know, meditations for that like feminine energy, masculine energy. They have guided meditations for healing your inner child. Like, and obviously this is just a tool that I have. Lots of reading. Like right now I'm currently reading A New Earth by Eckhart Tolle, and I had already listened to this book, but something about reading it, you know, it just does something else to
different.
You.
It's way
so different. And it's almost intentional, because I feel like with audios, like, don't get me wrong, I'm all about it, but it's almost like you are meant to be doing something else while you're trying to listen to this book. And it just doesn't work like that, you know? Like, if you're going to read, like, read and retain the information and, like
soak really it all in.
Exactly, and take action from that. But, yeah, honestly, meditation, it comes to, like, reading and YouTube and just, like, knowing yourself. Like, I'm sure you can relate. Like, you know when your body needs a chill. Like, sit back, you know, like, hey, close your eyes and, like, deep breaths. Breathing work, guys. It's all where it's at. Breathing work.
The Wim Hof method. Have you heard of him? The Iceman?
No, tell me more.
Oh, basically he has like these breathing exercises. I did it with Adam at his place before. Have like these deep breathing exercises, and it helps like your immune system or something. And he had like studies and stuff saying like it helped like reduce like sickness and stuff.
Definitely.
So, yeah, it's an important part.
Yeah, breathing helps with like anxiety, stress. It can help you release tension. Like, it can help you gain clarity, become mindful, and like, you know, even as a nutrition coach, like, I'll tell my clients too, like, you know, maybe we're dealing with like binge eating or something, right? Where it's like, hey, you know what? Like, let's work on our breathing. Like, let's become mindful, and like, because breathing is something that you have to be aware and conscious of, you know, like it is like, it's crazy. Breathing
Yeah, it's
it's
like your
awesome.
foundation and everything. So
Mhm.
and you
Mhm.
don't
It is
really
foundation.
realize like